Good evening, everyone. How are we tonight? I am Jad. And to the other... What you on about? Oh, I'm just getting used to it, that's all. So, yeah, making alone tonight. And I made a boo-boo because I've on the thumbnail and everything, I've spelt Eaton mess with an A, and there ain't an A in it. So just put that out there before anybody corrects me. So how are you two? Day, Amjad? If you'd have seen Chris earlier on, Amjad, he looked like he was going to Antarctic. And they were only got, you know, the problem with the wasps that we've had in shed, bought a can of wasp spray. So yeah, it got cap on.
Internal error occurred.
Hood up. He got a scarf round his face. Great big coat. And that was just and gloves on, just to go out and spray some wasps. We're keeping his fingers crossed and hoping that it works. It seems to have slowed it down a bit, but we think another. Yes. Yeah. Think another can of wasp spray and that'll, you know, be the end of them, hopefully. She says, touching wood. So, yes, I can see your comments. So, yeah, as you can see, I'm fly solo again tonight. Tracy's only just got back off from a weekend away, so I think she's decompressing a little bit. Can't see through my glasses. He says, thought it would kill it. Revenge of the killer wasp. Oh well, jump there in first place. So without further ado, Amjad, I'm going to get on with it. Baby, I want you to melt this butter, please. So yeah, so this is 175 grams of butter. And Chris has just got to melt it for me. And to that, when it's melted, I'm going to pour, this is 5 tablespoons of double cream. And also a teaspoon of vanilla. So yeah, so once that comes out at microwave or whatever, I'm going to add them 2 ingredients. I'm making this first because it's got to be in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes. So while that's in oven cooking, I can be getting on with the orange drizzle. So so that's that. And that, honest to God, Amjad, 5 eggs is going in this. 5. Hiya, Richard. How are you? Chris waiting for the wasp to get the revenge, Richard. It's on high alert. Oh dear. It will like it. We're going to Antarctic. Not kidding you. You know. Yeah. It was just a precautionary measure, so he says I weren't getting stung. So anyway, but it was like he were going to Antarctic. Not kidding you, Richard. He'd got gloves on, he got his big coat on, he got his hat and his hood up, and then his scarf round his face. I
was going to go burgling in my own shed.
So yeah, so this is 170 grams of melted butter. And to this, we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. And 5 tablespoons of double cream. Now, Eaton mess is one of Richard's favourites. So yeah, just going to stir this through. And I'm just going to set it aside for a minute. I should have thought it would remake. So yeah, so we need 200 grams of golden caster sugar. Here we are. 5 eggs, large eggs. So we've got to mix these until they're thick and foamy. So I know this is that tub I were on about, that
hey?
Marshmallow fluff come in. It were in my drawers.
Oh, right, got you.
Not working at all now. See? Technical difficulties. It's a good job I've got something on standby in it. See? It's not working at all now.
Is what?
It's not working at all now.
What are you?
That mixer. Always have a plan B. I'd say that's thick and foamy, wouldn't you? So now, I'm going to add the butter mix. I know. You're romping away there, Richard. I'm just going to put this to one side because
Tommy!
hi, Tommy. This is, I just looked at it more. So I'm going 225 grams of plain flour. And 100 grams of ground almonds.
Oh dear.
And also you need a teaspoon of baking powder. I'm just going to mix that together. Hi, Johnny.
Just 5 is a lot.
It has, Johnny. Told him other night, I says, listen to me. I says, you're good before long. I says, you're going to be at that 1,000 mark. Before you know it. Right, this is now going to go into this mixture. Right, dipping your bowl in. And we're going to mix it again. So we've got altogether 400 grams of strawberries, but half you slice and half you chop. Now it's chopped strawberries that are going into the mix. So this is 200 grams of chopped strawberries. So I'm just going to stir these through the mixture. So, I'm going to pour this into the baking tin. So now, I'm just pouring these on because they're a bit messy. I'm going to scatter the sliced strawberries on top. So some, as I say, this is the other half of the 400 grams, but half I sliced and half I chopped. Hi, Crypto, how are you? Hi, Tim, how are you? So that's that done. See what I mean by that? That's the reason why I put some gloves on, because they're very wet. Last but not least, we have got 4 meringue nests, just broken up. You can see or not, I've just broken them up roughly. You could take your pick tomorrow, baby.
Hey?
You can take your pick tomorrow. And as I say, that is that. So it says bake for between 40 to 45 minutes. So what do you reckon, baby?
40 minutes to take it from there, isn't it?
Yeah. If it's not done, we can always put it back in.
Ooh.
Yes. Only the best for, you know, for everyone. There you go.
He went. Put his
Didn't
head back.
even- yeah.
Then put his head back down again.
So that's that done.
I'm getting a chair. I'm making a timer. Sitting in front of the oven.
Sitting in front of oven.
Is it ready yet?
Yeah, it's got strawberries actually in the cake mix, crypto, and then you put a layer of strawberries and obviously the meringue nest on top.
Ready?
Yeah.
Excuse you.
Baby,
What?
just
Want to wash those for you?
no, it not no, this is it not even ejector. Told you
Oh.
for this switch. You're not even ejector. Just put it somewhere. Good job I've got another one in it, spare. Thank you.
It's a brute force, what I ain't got.
Yeah. Honest to God, this is no word of a lie, Tommy. Eaton mess is one of Richard's favourites.
Pity is not having none.
Well, he's not anyway. He's
Sorry,
on a diet.
Rich.
He's on a diet.
Oh, well, there you go then. Is that empty? Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. He's not allowed.
See, I weren't lying, I weren't having none.
So it's got 400 grams of strawberries in altogether, crypto.
I was going to turn oven off.
200 grams, 200 grams chopped and 200 grams sliced. So,
Oh.
right, just sorting my shit out. So now we're going on to the orange drizzle. Everything's going awry. So we have 170 grams of caster sugar. And 170 grams of either butter or margarine. That reminds me, it's Cheap Curry Tuesday. I'm not on a diet. So this is 170 grams of either margarine or butter.
Yeah, Tommy says he's not on a diet. Well, by the time you get here, Tommy, there might not be any left.
So we're just gonna mix this together. To this, we're going to add 2 eggs. 2 eggs. This is if I ever hear that Richard is coming to Ireland, I'll have to apply to get into the witness protection. So into this, we are putting 170 grams of self-raising flour. We don't need that. Well, I'll just in case. So it says gently fold through. I'll give that a quick mix because it does look a bit lumpy. That's why I didn't take the beaters out, because sometimes it and here we have the fun part. This is a zest of 1 orange. And the juice of half a orange. This is obviously the juice of half of an orange. So I'm just going to fold that through. So it's now time to put it in a tin. Now these are round, these are supposed to be proper cake tin liners, but yeah, when being crinkly outside, they're not sticking all that well. So anyway, the batter goes in there. And as soon as that comes out, this can go in.
Done that one already?
Yeah.
This fast boss.
Yeah.
Like that.
Just like that.
Do that. July pays to on Thursday.
Hey?
July pays on Thursday.
Said it was this week sometime, didn't it? That's right, we're just talking about the ongoing
Comedy show.
yeah, Sheffield Wednesday. They've only just got paid from 2 months ago. And they do pay again Thursday. That's what it's just been on about. They do to be paid again on Thursday. But we will see what happens. The managers jump ship as well. So there you go. As soon as that other comes in, that can go in. So yeah, just over half an hour and I've done them both. I'll let you put my fan on if you don't mind, please. No.
I can't bed down there.
It's switched on already.
These plugged in then.
Just let me unplug this. Sorry about this.
She's not really.
I think it's already switched on, the fan. It's just needs plugging in. Oh, sod.
You don't know.
Oh. Can't part thing.
Yeah, put it in that one.
I've done it now. Oops. So yeah, two relatively simple recipes. So, and sort of one of them's Chris's semi-favourite. His absolute favourite is the lemon drizzle, but he'll settle for the orange drizzle. And I shall show you the actual drizzle bit when the thing comes out of the oven. So and that comes into play, and that comes into play. So that's the drizzle bit after it's cooked. And I can actually drink my coffee while it's still hot. So right, I've got it's all right, I've got a cut on the end of my finger. I've got a question to ask, right? Let's say I said to you tomorrow, I'm coming to your house. What the flaming heck's that, Johnny? If let's say if I were coming to your house tomorrow, and you know that I always bring some baked goods with me. Now tell me what you'd want me to bake if I was coming to visit you. Hiya, Bria. You missed it. I've done them both. The Eaton mess is still in the oven, and I've done the orange drizzle. Oh! But Callum did a flapjack with a chocolate lid. Ooh, there you go. That's Johnny's. If I were visiting Johnny, he'd want me to make him flapjacks covered in chocolate. Our Callum did a TikTok? I don't know. What am I doing? I've seen that somewhere before, Johnny. Yeah. Have you been under the guys? I'll see you Thursday, give you a day to bake, lol. Why is, yeah. Let me just So nobody else has answered, only Johnny, about what I'd... It's going to your channel, Johnny. Is that a YouTube channel? It says this site can't be reached. So I've checked it out on it, and it's saying yeah, it's saying site cannot be reached. So yeah, right. Thought you were being serious then for a minute, Johnny. I mean, has anybody got a favourite dessert? I mean, Johnny says flapjacks with chocolate on top. So, yeah. What would you want me to bake you if I came to visit you? So, so yeah. And why does your butt cheeks hurt, Johnny? You know, do pray tell. So, ooh, apple crumble. That one's a good one, Bria. Now, I like a bit of apple crumble, but I'd prefer an apple pie or an apple cobbler. But I do like apple crumble. Oh, I'll tell you something though, Johnny. I've been in a lot of pain these last few days. I was debating whether or not to go to the doctors this morning because my foot and my left leg's swollen up, somewhat chronic, and cramps at bottom of my like calf muscle. You know, so we've still got 16 minutes left on the... I know next week... Oh, there you go. Hey, look, I know that, Johnny. And pouring that algisol every 2 hours. I know with apple oat muffins next week. I found some new some new recipes. These are caramel apple pie shortbread cookies. Whether you can see them or not. Pull it right back, you can't see it. There, look. The caramel apple pie shortbread cookies. That's one I found. Shown you orange shortbread and lemon drizzle tray bake other night. Now this one, it might, just sound simple, but it took me chocolate sheet cake. And this one, it's just ever so simple. Now these are strawberry jam sugar cookies. Strawberry jam sugar cookies. Simple strawberry jam sugar cookies. So they just a few that I've downloaded. Oh, I know what these is the apple oatmeal cookies. Apple oatmeal muffins. What making next week, and cornflake brownies. So that's what we're making next week. So
flake brownies.
So yeah, so Bria would want an apple crumble. Johnny would want a flapjack. He says, I'll see you Thursday. He says, I'll give you time to make them. Johnny.
Mate, they're not saying there'll be any left.
But yeah, let's say, for instance, you've got to choose an all-time favourite. What would you choose?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, what pudding? Drizzle's still number one.
What lemon?
Yeah. But if this orange drizzle comes up too.
Either lemon drizzle or lemon meringue Chris likes.
Oh, lemony. But I can't eat a lemon straight.
Well, I don't think anybody can.
I'm gonna say.
But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I downloaded that lemon drizzle tray bake with a cream cheese frosting, because I know Chris likes anything lemon. Now, last week, oh, pardon me, the muffins, I absolutely loved them. But guess what? He wasn't struck on the blackberry
he didn't like that much,
cobbler. No. He ate it, but he weren't struck on it. See, I tell you, oat healthy, and he's not bothered. But even though both this week's are fruit orientated, AG strawberries and orange, I think he'll It was just the blackberry. I don't know whether it's the blackberries I don't like. He says, it's nice, don't get me wrong. He says, but it's not my thing. So, yeah. But I have got one a bit similar, and it's strawberries. And you actually make scones. Ooh. I've never heard of them, to be honest with you, Bria.
What's that?
Worcestershire Spearmint.
Worcestershire.
But yeah, the oatmeal muffins next week, they use Granny Smith's, and it says, like, one, you've got to chop it up, and two, the second one, you grate it. So this says they tend to use a Granny Smith's in that particular recipe because of the tartness. Now, Chris likes a Granny Smith, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Now, our Callum always used to prefer the red ones. You know what I mean? Chris prefers Granny Smith's and Callum prefers the red ones. So there you go. So, Tim, what would you ask me to make you if I came to visit you?
I could do a beans on toast, Tim.
Well, I'm sort of just saying, you know, let's say, I mean, because everybody knows I never go empty-handed. Wherever I go, I always take some baked goods with me, right? So if I was to say, right, I'm coming to see you, what would you ask me to make? Ooh, 8 minutes left on that. But now, what kind of apple's that?
What?
Oh, there's no orchard. There's no Granny Smith's in that orchard. So you look like settling for something else.
No, good.
Bree's going scrumping tomorrow, so everybody's getting their order in. I'll have whatever apples. This is the thing, Bria. You know, Johnny and Tracy, when they picked the blackberries, they gave me loads of blackberries. You know, strawberries. If you've got strawberries growing, I'll have, yeah. Anything chocolate? I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, you've got to specify exactly what you would want me to make you. But the obnobs, Chris says, oh.
So make your jump biscuit, right?
Cheese. You know him only having one eye. If he catches him like on his
asleep.
Yeah, on his blind side, yeah, it made him jump.
He stuck his head, wet head in his ear. Leave him, Chase.
But yeah.
Chase, no. Get your biscuits. Give me meat. Chase, get your meat.
So Bree's going to go scrumping and get some apples.
Good boy.
But I mean, I've got tinned apples, but it won't be suitable for that I'm making next week. Because one's got to be chopped and one's got to be grated.
Leave him, biscuit. Good boy. Good boy. Go back to sleep.
Oh. Hey, I'll tell you something else. The weather map. We were watching weather tonight, and I know what yours is, Richard. Eaton mess, or that cake what I've just made, Eaton mess cake. And they were in the Isle of Scilly. Oh, oh yeah. Either that or Aero cupcakes. And it looks a lovely place. So, but you have to get ferry over there. So that's sort of on my bucket list because it looks absolutely gorgeous. And he says the guy, because he went to these, it were like where they grow plants and whatever. Ooh, a Lamington cake, in other words. Never heard of them either, Bria. And they never ever have any frost. So I see. I thought that the Isle of Scilly were, you know, on foreign shores. I didn't know it were British. It says here it's in Cornwall. Hiya, Tony. How are you? Ooh. Now here was somewhere called Tresco, I think it were. The Isles of Scilly are an archipelago off the Cornish coast in southwest England. The islands are covered in heathland and fringed by sandy beaches such as Great Bay or on St. Martin's. Yeah, Tresco, that's where he were. They're in Tresco. Yeah, he said it because it says the ferry sails from Penzance, and that's where he'd got the ferry from, Penzance. So that is on my bucket list. Oh. But yeah, I mean, it must be advantageous to live near an orchard. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? If you want some apples, just go and pick some. Oh, 1 minute. So right, Tony, we've already done the two things that we're making. The Eaton mess cake is in the oven. The orange drizzle is there waiting, ready to go in. So that says a minute, but it did say 40 to 45 minutes. So we'll see what it's like after 40 minutes. And if not, we'll put it back in. Wanted to go out now. He's made our biscuit jump. But But yeah, I thought something a bit different next week, and it's apple oatmeal muffins and the cornflake brownies. So, ooh, baby, be ready in a minute. Well, in less than 25 seconds.
You ready now?
It'll be ready in 6 seconds. Well, yeah, we have fast do what. There you go.
We'll pause it. We'll set it.
I have to put my wet marks on top of my thing instead of it because they keep trying to blow away. Pardon me.
Think so, no, lady.
Is that coffee?
What?
Hey? Will you get me a... No, it's still wobbly, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still wobbling. Say another
Yeah.
5.
I'd say another 5 minutes.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah. It's been going on for long enough, Tony.
You want another coffee or you alright?
No, I'm right. Will you go in that, that plastic bag there and get me one of my Lanzaprazols, please? Tony says I need to get this resolved, Jeanette, then I can come and visit you and Chris at long last.
Which one?
Over there, look, behind you, that what the gloves came in, that back, right at back, look.
It's
No. With that, yeah. You know what else? Yeah.
yours is a different shape to mine.
Yeah, well, yours, these, yeah, you have to let them dissolve, don't you? On the tongue. Yours, you just, you see, this is what I can't understand. Chris says Lansoprazole, same as me. I have these, and I have to put them on my tongue and let them dissolve. Now, Chris, he just swallows this right down. This is like capsules. So, yeah, these that I've got, I either have to put them on my tongue or underneath my tongue till they've dissolved. No, I'm all right. But yeah, Chris don't like them of mine. I've always got extra, if you know what I mean. So, and when Chris has run out, and he'll have one of them, and he'll go, ugh. I suppose, in a way, if it dissolves on your tongue, it gets to work quicker. Yeah, don't mention stripper crypto, because Tony used to be a strippogram. So yeah, She's on about wallpaper stripper.
Wallpaper.
No, I'm not used to them and it don't bother me. Just don't like them.
What?
Them dissolvable ones are mine.
Mm.
Well, he's got two this week, Tony. He's got this orange drizzle, which is yet to go in the oven, and he's got in kitchen biscuit.
I mean, boy, that was an awfully quick week.
He's looking for you. Probably ain't go past them wash.
Yeah, big man. No, them wash are no more. Don't flick up and all that. It's called me the exterminator.
This is all right, Jeanette. That was a long time ago. I used strippogram. But yeah, so they've got two cakes this week. Well, the Eaton mess is essentially it's a tray bake.
Nicely.
But the orange drizzle is a cake. Waiting to go in oven. Now this is the drizzle bit. You know this, baby?
What's this?
This icing, sugar and orange juice.
Yours.
It's got to be put in the microwave. Well, this is for drizzle when it's made. And it's like makes it a syrup.
Well,
Now, yeah, them two, yeah.
I'll
That's empty.
I'll put it in a bottle. What's what pots? Mished it.
But yeah, so you see, I made the Eaton mess first because it says 40 to 45 minutes. What am I doing? It's started it again.
Wibbly wobbly.
Let me just test it.
Put your phone out.
See, when you put tester in, it comes out clean.
Well, there you go then. Probably harden up once it's.
Yeah, once it's set.
It was going up to 4 now.
Yeah, that one's going up. I'll just put that out and I'll show it you.
You got your thing ready, Clocky? Well, I'm just going in for
It says 20 to 25 minutes.
20 minutes.
So we'll do 20. Hang on a minute so that don't blow away.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Right. So, where's that gone? Oh, it's here. That is the Eaton mess cake. But when you shake it, or it does still look a bit wobbly, but I put a cake tester in it, several different parts. Oh, that say.
What?
I just put it in and it's it's still not done.
Oh,
Well, when that's done, put it back in.
oh, I think you're good,
Yeah. It looks like in certain places it's cooked because it comes out as clean as a whistle, look. And it seems to be this end, I say, baby. It seems to be this end where it's, see, right near the edge, it's done. It's just this area.
Okay.
It seems a bit. So yeah, I reckon that could do with going in for another 5 minutes. Thank you, Tim. Yeah, it does actually want, it seems like it's sort of like this area. When I put the skewer in, there's still some on the, so yeah, when that's cooked, Chris can put that, thank you, Tony. Chris can put that in for another 5 minutes. So yeah, but you see, this is the thing. They only put 40 to 45 minutes as like a base park thing. All ovens is different, and therefore different timings. Hi, Scrapping Irish, how are you? So yeah, I'm done the Eaton mess, but in places it's still a bit wobbly. So that's the Eaton mess cake. It's a tray bake. So the orange drizzle has just gone in. So just going to whack it in for another 5 minutes when that one's baked. But when you think about it, it's like got, well, essentially 2 lots of strawberries in it, because 1 you chop and you put it in the batter, and then 2 you slice the other half of, because it's 400 grams altogether. So I chopped off 200 grams and I sliced 200 grams. I don't know whether I wouldn't hesitate to guess, Tony. I do try to mix it up, hence I've been looking up like cookies, because I haven't made no cookies in a long time. You know, every now and again I do muffins, and next week it's going to be muffins and a cornflake brownie. So it's like a brownie base with cornflakes on top. So yeah, so I think it needs a bit longer. But yeah, I wouldn't even hazard a guess, Tony. You know what I mean? I mean, for last, I don't know how long, 6 months at least, I've been doing 2 items. So you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, you see, I was just been saying, Tony, that Chris's all-time favourite is lemon drizzle. Now, I've downloaded a lemon drizzle tray bake with like a cream cheese icing. So that'll be, you know, in the next few coming weeks. I don't know when. You see, if I see a new website, right, that I haven't used before, I like to go through it. And you know, on these cookies, most of them are chocolate chip this or chocolate chip that, you know what I mean? And I've done them like hundreds of times, you know what I mean? I like to look at something a bit unusual. So that hence the reason why I saw them jam cookies and I thought, well, that's something a bit unusual. You know, you'd hardly ever use jam in cookies. So so here's what I'll be making next week. Is apple oat muffins. And what else did I say? Yeah, this is what I'm making next week. And cornflake brownies. This is what I'm making next week. And hopefully Tracy will be able to join me. So I'm just going to send you something, Tim, and it's something Callum's put together himself. And I thought it were hilarious. And it's just like a collage of stuff that he's put together himself. I've had an email. It's in foreign language. It looks like, I don't know. I ain't opening it because it says open. I thought, yeah, you can stuff it and all. Oh, that's gone bye-byes. So, well, at least it's something, Tony. At least it's something. At least you're eating something. But this is that. This is the thing that I was talking about. Strawberries and cream scone cobbler. I want to do that in, and they actually scones. So I want to do that as well. But yeah, these that I've downloaded today, yeah, lemon drizzle tray bake. This is the lemon drizzle tray bake when it comes up. And it's like got a cream cheese icing. So that'll and another one that I found. Orange shortbread biscuits. So that's another one that I found. And there's also another lemon one that I found. And oh no, that I've done them. I did them last week. Now this one might interest Tim. It's called Aussie Crunch Recipe, and it's coconut chocolate slice. In other words. Now that was. So that's basically, it's like a coconut, coconut, I don't know why they call it. In essence, it's just a coconut chocolate slice. What, sort of, in layman's terms, it's, and sort of that's a close-up of it, look. It's like cornflakes in it as well. Golden syrup. So the ingredients are golden syrup, vanilla, cocoa powder, flour, golden caster sugar, Drizzle baking powder, chocolate, cornflakes, butter, coconut, and salt. That's it. So and another one that I want to make, and to look at it, it looks difficult, but and it's called a strawberry tort. Now it's just them the sponge fingers. Now in America they call them lady fingers. And it's just cream cheese, white sugar, vanilla extract, heavy whipping cream, which is double cream, what I've just used, ladyfinger cookies, and frozen strawberries, and a tablespoon of cornstarch. That's it. But it's very little ingredients, but the outcome is very eye-catching. Let's just say it's the way you arrange it all. So yeah, that could be one for the near future as well. Going back to strawberries, as you can tell, like crypto, I'm a strawberries fan. You've got to watch your diet as regards lacto and everything. But yeah, that one I definitely want to have a go at. And it's essentially it's a kind of a cheesecake, but round the edge you put, well, we call them sponge fingers, but in America they're called lady fingers. So it's a bit sort of between a cheesecake and a cake, if you know what I mean. So so we've only got just under 4 minutes. Bloody tea towel, keep dropping it. But well, hopefully soon Tony will get his stomach problems sorted. So, but the fact that he's still here is here. Even though don't forget me, Bria, when strawberries is ready. Did I tell you about that Isle of Scilly, baby? Baby, did I tell you about that Isle of Scilly? It's just off Cornwall, and you have to, yeah, you have to catch a ferry.
I thought it would be a Spade or somewhere.
No, I said I thought it were abroad. It were news tonight, and it was from a place called Tresco, and it was beautiful, honestly.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
That might be a next port to call for all of us after Morecambe.
But yeah, has to do a bit of, you know, a bit of inquiring and a bit of research into, you know, because see, we went to Isle of Wight, but you book your accommodation separately, and then you book your, you know, your ferry crossing. So yeah, but you have to, I say, baby, you have to get the ferry from Penzance.
Oh Jesus, that's going to be
so it you know, we're going to probably have a day where we're travelling down to Penzance, stay in Penzance overnight, and then catch ferry whenever.
Otherwise, it's going to be a long
yeah.
day.
I mean, when we went to Isle of Wight, first sailing were or what's it called? Southampton. And we went down and we stayed in a hotel night before, and the ferry port were like literally 5 minutes away. Now, when we went a second time, we sailed from Portsmouth, and there again we stayed overnight the night before, you know. So we, you know, a day traveling, then we get time to decompress and whatever, and then we get up next morning and get the, yeah. Yeah, we go into Morecambe this year, Tony. So I saw this Isle of Scilly on weather tonight. That's silly. Anyway, and I thought, oh God, it looks gorgeous there. So I've got to do a bit of research into it, and you know, sort the accommodation out first, and then do the hi Tracy. We've been twice, Tony. I've done the Eaton mess cake, Tracy, but on one side it's still a bit wobbly, so Chris is going to put it back in oven for me. So it looks gorgeous, that does. Yeah, so on sort of my right, it's in it like in corner. When I put this thing in, it's still coming out a bit, yeah, on skewer. So we've got 20 odd seconds on the orange drizzle. Ooh, St Michael's Mount is not far from Penzance. Ooh.
What?
Yeah, we're going to Morecambe, Tony.
You ready? That
is the orange drizzle. Chris is going to put that back in for another 5 minutes.
Well, that's if this one's ready.
Because it's just in one corner. It's just like a bit not cooked, just like in top corner. Dead easy to make, Tracy. But you see,
is it supposed to be wobbly in the middle?
No.
Very, very wobbly in the middle.
So what do you want? Does that one go in 5 minutes? Yeah,
that's
I want to go in. Yeah, I would say 10 minutes. It's going to burn it. Well, so it's 7,
6, 5.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not cooked either yet. Yeah. That's it. That's it. You see, I seen it on news tonight, Johnny. Honest to God, it looks absolutely gorgeous. But you have to travel to Penzance to get the ferry.
Say, they allow dogs on planes.
You can fly, but yeah, you won't be able to take biscuit.
No.
No, ferry's a different thing.
Upstairs anyway, would they?
You know. So yeah, I'm going to do a bit of research tonight when I've shut this down. Maybe for next year. Yeah, she's broke her thumb as well, Tony. In the meantime. Yeah, September. So yeah, we're going in September. Really? But yeah, I like the look of it, and it says that they never have no frost, and that's why because it rin like I don't know where they grow plants and whatever, and it says that's why them certain plants thrive because they don't get no you know, no frost. So but anyway, you know, this is the thing we said, you know, once my mum passed away that we'd go somewhere different every year, and we have done, except we've been to Isle of Wight twice. But anyway, so yeah, and none of us had ever been to Morecambe, so, and it's only about an hour and a half away. Good thing about this though, Tracy, is you get chopped strawberries in the batter mix, then you put a layer of sliced strawberries on top, and then the meringue pieces. That only cost I bought you. Yeah, it was set against ever owning a pair of Crocs, and I bought him one. I bought him a pair. So yeah. That's the only thing I can wear. Because yeah. Ah. Not having it, Johnny. We see Tracy wears them, Keena wears them, and Johnny was the only one that hadn't got a pair. But soon rectified that anyway. I think it was for your birthday last year, weren't it, Johnny? Just after your birthday. Can't remember. But Yeah. And Chris has never got his off his feet. And it's like one of these things. Either you don't like them or you do. It's like Marmite. But yeah, I mean, them I bought Johnny weren't proper Crocs, and the ones that we've got aren't proper Crocs, but they're just as good. You don't want much, Johnny. Chocolate flapjacks and a pair of Crocs. So that's just got over a minute. So we'll see what it's like when it comes out. I think it's only had them just over a year, Tracy. I think it was last birthday. I think it were. Because went you on holiday last year when you went away, and I got them as a late birthday present, I think. So, but yeah, it's one of them things where I find them very comfortable. You know what I mean? I've got some shoes. Now we can just have plain, you know. So I tell you something, Bria. I saw something on Facebook, and it were a woman, and she'd done a life size Shrek, and it were a cake. It was absolutely fantastic when she'd done. It was fantastic when she'd done, and it were life size, and it were actually bigger than her. But the attention to detail were absolutely fantastic, and I'm thinking, God, I wouldn't have the patience to do that. And basically, it were layers upon layers upon layers upon layers, plain sponge, till she got the right height and everything. That better? Oh, that's better. Use it. Put that. What you doing? 5 minutes with that?
Yeah, I'm leaving it on 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just putting that back in.
Ready?
Hang on a minute. Yeah. Oh dear. So yeah. So now, baby,
What?
while you're in there, will you do me this, please?
What?
This.
Oh,
yeah. So right, I'm just poking a few holes in it, and it says you poke right down to the bottom of cake. Nah. This is the drizzle part. Tracy says Lolly wants you, Jeanette, wife number 2, to buy in black Crocs. Oh dear. But yeah. So you poke holes or all holes in it. Yeah. So it says, put the juice of 1 orange in a microwave safe bowl with the icing sugar. Mix well and microwave for 60 seconds until you have a syrup. Note.
What, 60 seconds?
Yeah. Note, it will be very hot, so handle with care. I need something to mix it with. Oop, that's blowing away now. So yeah, so that's
Hang on.
yeah. I'm just going to move it so I can do this.
Oh.
Oops. Nearly slid. So this is 5 tablespoons of. I said, don't worry, wife number one, you can buy me some too. This is 5 tablespoons of icing sugar. Ooh. And the juice of 1 orange. And then it says to, once you've mixed it, microwave for 60 seconds till it makes like a syrup. Well, the way we're going, we ain't going to have to be working till you drop. We're not really married. It just calls me wife number 2. You know, Tracy's the legal wife. Do you want to do me this, baby?
Right.
Do you want to put that in?
We're ready.
Yeah. You know, it's what they call, it's a metaphor.
60 seconds.
Yes. Till it's like makes a syrup. I see this is what you do with this is what you do with like lemon drizzle, and it's basically so the syrup that you're making actually soaks through into the cake. Oh yeah, you've got to get that one straight, Johnny. Yeah, it's not a sexual. Yeah, it does crypto, but this is where we come to a compromise. As I said, I'd downloaded a lemon tray bake with cream cheese icing. Supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a syrup. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. It's like lemon drizzle. Cause you see lemon drizzle.
Well, you got your thing, haven't you?
What?
Tito. Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Did I hear that buzzer going?
Yeah. Chris says it ain't thickened up, or says it's not supposed to. You want to give a poke?
Let's get this off.
You're all right with this little spoon. I think it were one at corners that it were.
We've got it all corners. Hang on, maybe.
Yeah, that'll do.
So,
See, and this is why I poke holes in it,
Set it
because yeah.
is that ready yet? Taste test.
That's why I poke holes in it, and you do it as soon as it comes out. Well, when I say as soon as it comes out of the oven, while it's still warm, because when you pour the syrup over it, it soaks through into the cake. Simple but effective. And then once this has all gone on, you just leave it to soak through a little bit, and then it's ready. I mean, it's just a plain cake, but you know, I can assure you it tastes absolutely, well, lemon drizzle does anyway. I think that's why they call it a drizzle, because you drizzle it over the cake to soak into the. So then you've got oranginess all the way through cake. So that's that. That's that done. And obviously, you you leave it to one side for a little bit to let the orange syrup soak through. Think you want that? Yes, the oranginess. That's why it's called orange drizzle. Because you drizzle the syrup over it after you've poked holes in it. Now this is the Eaton mess, and the last thing to do is just, well, that's good, isn't it? Blowing everywhere because it bloody. Just yeah, drizzle a bit of icing sugar over, and that is that. And off on it's blowing off. So thank you, Tommy. So we've got 2 cakes for the price of 1. Richard's favourite Eaton mess, and Chris's sort of one of Chris's favourites, orange drizzle. Right, so I'm going to put the link in. If anybody wants to come up on the panel. So that's that. So links there if anybody wants to come up on panel. About 10, 15 minutes, something like that. Right, because I've got fan on, we had a sudden dust cloud of icing sugar. Went everywhere. So, and as they say, oh dear. Thought you might have made me a coffee while you were in there. Are you ready for one? So yeah, so that's, you know, the two. Bacon crisp. You know where I used to like? Can anybody remember them scampi fries? I used to love them. I've been having a lot of trouble with my left leg. Cramping me. Oh, that.
I feel like I'm on credits for Dallas.
What?
I feel like I'm on credits for Dallas.
There you go. I don't know why it does. It goes automatically to that one.
Hello, Tommy. Hello, Chris. Hello, Crypto. Hello, Bria. Hello, Restream.io. Hello, Tim.
Is that to your liking then, Richard?
It's what to me liking.
The Eaton mess cake?
Yeah, very nice.
Double strawberries?
Yeah. That place where I was at this afternoon,
Yeah.
there was bushes and bushes full of blackberries. Millions of blackberries.
Should have picked me some.
I know, I had no trouble or anything, but just the whole road is completely full of blackberry bushes. I think they're blackberry anyway. They're like raspberries, but they're black.
Yeah.
Oh, Tracy, how we doing? Hit the link, Tracy. Come up here. Let's have a chat.
I forgot what I was going to say now.
I'm going to kill that fucking cat already. Get off there!
Trying your patience again, Richard.
As soon as I start talking, somebody on here, that's how she starts creating. It was Tommy anyway.
Did you know something, Richard? It was going on my pit when they kept saying, "Where are you?"
I know.
And Richard kept having to repeat himself. I'm in the UK. I kept putting UK, and I must have put it in about 3 times.
Oh no. They all do. When's next train? Where are you? When's next
train? Can you film some trains, Indian trains?
Yeah, how am I going to find Indian trains in Preston?
I mean, that was a stupid question. Full stop. Yeah. You know, as if you're going to up on a flight to India just to, you know.
I don't mind the Indians. They put my subscriber list up. Bloody hell. 4 days ago, I only had 200 subscribers. I've got 454 now.
55, I think.
I just looked on Twitter, right?
And I got 17,000 views today. I got 26,000 views yesterday. 26,000 views yesterday on that one.
We're delighted to turn out some of our stands have been condemned by local authorities.
Well, this time next week, I'll have it 1,000.
I told you. What did I say to you the other day?
Oh yeah, at this rate, I'm gaining about 70 or 80 a day. Every time I do one, I get about 70 or 80.
Exactly when we were talking, and I says, you watch. I says, before long, I says, you'll be 1,000.
Oh, yesterday I got 90 subscribers in 2 hours.
You think if you do one of them a day and you get that many subscribers in one day, it not take you long to get up to 1,000.
No.
Bria says, let me just pull an Indian train out of my pocket.
Yeah. I know. Somebody kept asking me to film an Indian train. I said, oh, where the friggin' am I going to find an Indian train in Preston?
I'll just stop on a flight and go and
Unbelievable. They're mad.
Oh dear. But yeah.
I couldn't believe that yesterday though. When I finished it and it tells you how many views, I thought it said 2,600. And then when I got home and it uploaded, I thought, what? 26,000? Jesus Christ.
She's just gone into towards bathroom.
Yeah. Well, she can't get spoiled there, door shut.
No, tell her lie. She's on. Is it radiator?
She's on top of that. No, it's a unit. It's a cupboard. She's wandering around on top of there. There's nothing. She can't wreck out in there. There's nothing wreckable.
But yeah, I mean, the amount of times folks had asked, and they said, I'm in UK, and I must have put it in about 3 or 4 times.
Well, there was one guy that kept saying, where you at? 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 And he must have said it 15 times, and I booted him out. I got sick of him. Where you at? Where you at?
You know what I mean? And the amount of times Richard had said, I'm at the trackside in Preston.
Yeah. I mean, this afternoon there were a guy from Australia.
Was it?
Yeah, a guy from Australia. And there were a guy from Japan.
Who was that? That other Richard?
He comes in every time. Him, Richard Stern is called. I don't know who he is, but he comes in every time.
Yeah, because I had a look at his channel. He ain't got no note on it, but you know what I mean? Where's he from?
Don't know.
No.
Don't know. But he's been very reliable, and he always comes in every time.
You see, and it was sort of like putting thing this train's due and that train's due, and you know what I mean? That's sort of.
That's why I give him a spanner. I'm
going to say that's why it's nice to have somebody in like that so you don't have to keep pouring or telling people,
There's another guy that comes in as well every time. Irish Train Spotter or something he's called. I can't believe it.
Says get to the North Yorkshire Moors Railways film the Curry train closest you're going to get.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean? If I don't know whether you've seen some of these trains in India, they're on route, hanging off at roofs. Oh, yeah. It's terrible.
Oh, it's madness. Here we go. Tommy's arrived.
But that were a good idea with umbrella because it did start raining, didn't it?
Yeah, only spitting, but it did start. Yeah, I took a picture actually and put it on my post on my page with umbrella and camera and everything attached to the fence, and I put it on my page with a post. You can see it, power bank, phone, and umbrella.
That's it, because at one point you could hear it tippy tapping on umbrella. The rain.
I've been scanning Google Earth tonight, looking for different locations.
But yeah, it's a good idea to what you're doing.
Oh yeah, just going to try and time it right for the Indian people because they're like 5 hours in front of us.
Yeah.
But yesterday I didn't start till 5 o'clock. And it just went, I had 258 people in at one point yesterday. It was crazy.
I know when I come in, you got about 100 in.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
So
it is absolute madness, them Indian trains.
Oh yeah.
And they pay. You know, tang out to train windows and doors and on roof and,
I think them get on roof possibly may not pay. I don't know. I don't think they get charged for a roof seat.
It's the seat with a view.
Yeah. I mean, some of them, they get on roof and they get all the electric wire above and get killed. There's a video on YouTube of one. He's stood on roof and it pulls into the station. He gets all the electric wire. 25,000 volts. He turns him into a skeleton instantly.
He'll not be doing that again, will he?
No, definitely not. He fell off roof, landed on platform on fire. And everybody just carried on as normal, walking around him and carried on the business. The train set off and he was just left there smouldering.
We shouldn't laugh, but yeah.
You don't care in India. If you get out track and you get it, you just get left. You know, there's no big deal.
Absolute madness, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolute madness. Where were you again yesterday? I forgot.
I were in it just near between just the south of Crewe. I were.
I want to say, I know you said it was going to take an hour and a half to get back, but I can't remember where you said.
I got back in about an hour and 10 minutes, so a lot less traffic. But when I went, it took me probably the best part of an hour and 50 to get there. But there were lots of traffic down motorway. But when I arrived there, there were lots of other people there. And I thought, oh my God, I can't get out with this blot here. And there was one guy there, and he had a bloody big camera with a lens and all this shit. And I thought, he'll go in a bit. I even sort of like parked right behind him to try and make him feel uncomfortable, but he still didn't go. I
know you said you had a Kippick car, didn't you?
Yeah, I fell asleep waiting for him, and he was reading a bloody book. He had a book on dashboard. I could see it. This book, he was reading a book. Oh my God, this guy's going nowhere. No gravy trains, crypto, no.
Yeah, but I mean, it paid off in end though, Richard.
Oh yeah. So I didn't even start my stream until just after 5, and I was there till 7:30. I left. Well, 2 hours were enough. But there's actually a better viewing point just over the bridge, because when I left, I went to a bridge to turn around, and there were 2 guys there sat on deck chairs on the other side, looking the other way. I thought, bloody hell, they've got it sussed out and got deck chairs and tripods and everything set up. I thought I would go mind just to rack up there and park my car there.
I heard a story from one of the works of a heritage railway down here. The ladies, a guard on the trains, and one time they had someone climb on the roof. It was on a narrow gauge railway. The only thing I can say is that, you know, they've got to be a bit, you know.
Oh yeah, in India they literally, especially when it's that time of year, I forgot what time of year they call it, where it's a special time of year, and there's more people on the outside of the train than what there is in it. What they call it, it's a special time of year in India, you know, one of the religious things. And the people are just hanging off everything. I don't know how the driver sees out window, because there's bodies everywhere.
Yeah, I've seen them.
You know, all held onto the front of the train.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's just keep doing what you're doing, Richard, and before long.
Yeah, I'm at 454 now, and I only had 200 and odd just 3-4 days ago.
I know.
I'll bash another out tomorrow afternoon when I've decided on the location.
And the thing is, if you keep going to different locations, it's just a change of scenery and it's different.
Well, that were a good one, you see, because it was south side of Crewe, so it were busy.
Yeah. Except to be a lot going to Blackpool, though.
Oh, there is. There's loads of trains go to Blackpool. I don't know what the bloody attraction is. But yeah, I were just south of Crewe. I were what's it called, Basford Hall, just right before the goods depot, so it was busy where I were yesterday. Really busy. You know, there's lots of traffic. It's a right quiet lane as well. All afternoon I only saw about 4 cars all afternoon. And I was there for 5.5 hours, all in all.
Jesus.
I got there at 2 o'clock, and I waited for 3 hours before I could even put a camera up because of all the other people that were there. So it's a popular spot.
I'm going to say it must be a popular spot then.
See, I could have put my camera up, but I'm not putting it up and leaving it like 50 yards away. Somebody could just nick it and do a bump with it. You know what I mean? I like to be parked next to it.
That's it.
It's a really good spot, is that, purely because of the you get all the extra traffic.
Yeah, you keep going to different locations, and
I'd like to go over your side, you know, the East Coast, but it's such a trek. You know, you're talking like 2.5 hours to get there.
I says to Chris, because he was saying, God, look how many's in. I says, well, you know what to do. I says, get your camera and go down to Sheffield train station.
Yeah. Drone up, do a live stream off drone on the station. Indians are mad on trains, you see.
That's it.
Absolutely train mad they are, because it's a different way. It's a culture in their country. If you work for everybody who lives in India wants to work on railways, because you get a free house, you get free accommodation, your family's looked after, because it's a government thing. So people, when they get a job on railways, they get their lodge, you know, they get their house and everything's included, the place to live, and they really look after them. So it's like a big thing in India.
Oh.
I've watched loads of documentaries about Indian railways, and
baby,
once they get a job, they're on Indian railways. They're made for life.
Yeah,
and it's a job for life.
I bet there's there's not many vacancies going for it that way.
Oh, well, that's it, and it's always within the family. You know, once they get a job on railways, they stay there forever.
That's it. I bet they don't. I bet they don't leave in a hurry.
No, because they get accommodation and everything's included. It's a good lifestyle.
That's it. But
my wasps are gone. Oh, my wasps are gone.
Give me a minute, I'll get the laptop. Is that you, Tracy? Are you coming up for a bit? Give me a minute, I'll get the laptop. Where have you gone for it? Birmingham?
But yeah, I mean, it can't be bad, if you get your digs and everything included, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They really look after them well. I mean, and they're right proud, they are, Indians, about it. You know what I mean? They get up in, not like our scruffy bastards that run trains, they get up and they polish their shoes and polish their uniforms and put their hats on and all this business. They're really proud about it. Whereas, like, rest in this country, they don't give a shite. I mean, the ones to watch with railways, Japanese, my God, that is unreal. That is unbelievable. It's Japanese.
They go along these cliff edges or something.
Where's that?
In Japan.
No, I don't know. I think that's more like, I don't know where that is. I know what you mean, though, where they go around cliff edges, but Japan's railways are absolutely immaculate. They get, the trains are always bang on time, all the time, never late. And they have weird systems, and they have immaculate uniforms, and they bow and nod at each other, and they wear these white gloves, and everything they do, they have to point at it first. Can't just do things. They have this queer system where whatever they do or touch, they have to point at it first. You just need to searching on YouTube the Shinkansen Railway, and it's unbelievable. It's a different world. The trains, you know, they like run at 300 mile an hour. They're never late, always on time.
300 miles an hour.
Oh, they're unbelievable. Them Japanese trains, unbelievable, and they're never late. And they have this weird system where they, whatever they do, they point at it first to say they're doing it, and they wear white gloves. You've got to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain, but if you search Shinkansen Railway, you'll see what I mean. You know, you'll see what I mean.
Hey, she's on the move again.
I know she's in silly mode at the moment because it's only about half an hour since she had out to eat. Since she had something to eat, so she's in daft mode. She always does.
I hope it must be.
Who operates the points, Richard? Which points? Whereabouts, Tommy? There's loads of different places that operate. The points that are down the West Coast main line are mainly operated from. I can't remember. I'll tell you in a second. There was a sign up where our park yesterday saying where they were operated from.
I know how you're feeling, crypto, because for the last couple of days, Mav.
Can you put a link in for Tracy? Yeah, the points are operated from various places, I think, Tommy, but I know there's a big place in Manchester that does it, and I think there's a big place at Milton Keynes that does it.
There you go, Tracy.
There's a few places, not many.
There's a railway in China which still working steam.
Probably is, yeah. But the best railway in the world is definitely the Japanese. They're untouchable. It's unbelievable, Japanese railway. Absolutely unbelievable. You've got to watch it but you can't believe it, how they act. You know, everybody, the staff are immaculate. They pull in station and they've got, like, say, 4 minutes before they have to leave, and cleaners shoot on. Cleaners it's an army of cleaners who each do so many seats each and clean everything, and they swap, and it's all going to be done in 4 minutes. There's no.
I saw an advertisement on Facebook for train cleaners at Sheffield train station.
Unbelievable. They dive on train, and trains stop in exactly the same position. There's no leeway because there's glass panels across front of platform, so the train can't stop in the wrong place. It has to stop exactly to within a millimetre, because all the platforms are covered with glass, and there's just gates next to the door, because trains come through that fast. They can't have the risk of somebody getting sucked under a train, you know.
Yeah.
And a train's coming through at over 250 mile an hour, you know, there's a risk of you getting sucked off, pardon the pun. Whereas in this country, they just paint a yellow line saying, stay behind the yellow line. But I mean, fastest they go in this country is, well, if you go down southwest, 145 mile an hour is fastest trains we have. They're the ones that go from towards the Euro tunnel. The rest of the country is just 125.
We don't want to know, crypto.
Who's new dancing?
It says, I would come up Brime indisposed. This is Tim. Crypto says, you new dancing again.
Tracy says she's coming up. She's got a link now.
I put link in. But you know what I mean? This is the thing, you know, it's different cultures, different countries, you know what I mean?
I mean, like Americans, they're flipping out trains, they're like 4 mile long. Huge. Nice, we're sticking to chair.
We didn't want to know that either, Richard. Oh dear.
Yeah, they have trains that are like 4 mile long in America, but they're very slow in comparison to our trains.
I mean, it's like when you're at trackside, they do seem to be going fast, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah. You go to Leyland Station, which is not far from me, and the ones that are going south are doing 125. You know, they really pass quick, a hell of a rate. But the northbound ones are always a bit slower because they stop at Preston Station, you see. So they're slowing down, and when they're doing 125 mile an hour, it takes a couple of miles to slow them down.
The mind boggles, Tim. Newton doing star jumps, and yeah, I've got that. Oh, I don't want to think
You're in
about
practicing your recorder, Jeanette.
Yes.
Have we got a tune together yet?
No. It's early days yet. I've got to get my finger in right.
Or is that your lady fingers, like you were talking about earlier?
Oh, yeah.
Hey up, we got a picture of an head.
See you, Tracy.
Nice to meet your head, Tracy.
You don't know what all this is. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We're talking to an air fryer and a biscuit tin, and I think it was Kath with a pink
Went
hat on.
somewhere else.
Was that Kath that just walked past? Or just
Yeah, they've just got back from Skeg Vegas, haven't they?
Is Kath at your house, Tracy?
Yeah, we just come back yesterday. So she's here till tomorrow. I think she's gone to the toilet. But I need to get this off. Because at first, when I pressed on your link, it took me somewhere else what I've never had to do before. And I had to put my name in.
That's Jeanette's OnlyFans page. You've got to be careful with that.
It says, hi there, how can I help? And I can't get that off.
Got to be careful of that one. I've been there before.
It's because it's Restream, Tracy. And not StreamYards.
Right.
We've got your now, Tracy. Well,
I took it off.
We've got your head. Anyway. There we are.
There we are, mirror
camera. Your camera now. That's better.
I just pushed it down a bit because it's set up there for when I bake.
But
on the chair.
So have you had a good time in Skeggy?
Yeah, not too bad. I enjoyed it actually.
She's probably still recovering, Richard.
Yeah.
Are you feeling a bit
horrible? It was a lovely caravan and everything. And we had a big, massive, because what do you call them? Bubble baths outside.
Oh, hot tub. Hot tub.
Yeah, hot tub, yeah. Hot tub.
So you're out there every night fighting in that?
I didn't go in it though.
You didn't?
I didn't want to slip and break my bloody back. It was like you climbed down into it. Oh. But them mattresses, oh my God. You like sunk in them because they're like soft, like big mattresses.
Were they comfy? Yeah.
They were comfy, but it's just it didn't agree with me next morning. Jumping up all night with cramping my leg, like you just said a minute ago, Jeanette. And then my neck and my back, just backache.
I
couldn't wait to get back into my own bed, but then I still woke up today with backache and all back down my neck.
All right.
But apart from that,
I'm going to say you'll be all right for a bit.
I've just turned my volume up a bit because I didn't know if you could hear. There. Oh.
It's all good fun.
So yeah, so she's had a wild weekend in Skeg Vegas.
On the drink. that was funny. Because when you don't drink and you have a couple, it hits you straight away, doesn't it? We're having all sorts.
That's the beauty of it, though. If you leave it for a few days and then have a drink, you enjoy it more and you sleep better. That's my theory, anyway.
But she probably needs another holiday to get off of that one.
Yeah, we had egg bombs, Jeanette. A glass in a glass. You don't sip it, you've got to drink it all off at once like that.
Was that Sunday night when you were watching match?
No, Saturday. Because they have like different places, what they call happy hour.
Oh, yeah.
Well, our Marie, she drinks like lager or like that in pints, you see. So it run like £2 a pint happy hour. And she said, if you want to drink out like that, you get there at a certain time to, have that happy hour.
Yeah.
You can have 5 pints for a tenner. And then, obviously, we started going on to different things then, like shots and stuff.
Johnny says if you go in live, shut kitchen door, can hear you from front bedroom.
Well, he's watching you up bed with these. I want the door open, it's warm. You can hear him front bedroom. Feel sorry for him. Shut window then. What is the little blow? Want it open a little bit.
I've choked it, Johnny. I said, telling Jeanette. Did Kath go and have a look at ours? Tracy?
Yeah?
Did Kath go and have a look at house?
House?
She's put on Facebook she was going to look at her house.
Don't know. Look at an house?
Yes.
No, she hasn't looked at an house.
Oh.
Not that I know of, anyway.
I was just going with what she'd put on Facebook.
She wants to move, I think, from her house.
Well, that's it. Big gob. I don't know who's calling big gob. Pardon me.
So how did the baking go then, Jeanette? Is it all
All right. That rebate thing we're being a bit pain in arse.
Yeah.
So we kept having to put it back in.
Been playing with my big organ tonight.
You've been practicing.
Yeah, been playing with me big. Hello, Kath. How are we doing?
Sweet chicks, boyfriend.
One day ago, it said, this is what Kath put. She put, I'm coming home and going for a new house tomorrow. I hope I get it.
You've got a new house?
No. I just put it up so certain people would see it. And I don't mean my husband.
You don't what?
She said she just put it up so certain people would see it, and she didn't mean her husband. Because she's sick of people in and out of her house and can't take no for an answer.
So while I've been over here, I've been doing things about
Get
it.
him toed, Kath. Put your foot down.
That's it. You always seem to have some waifs and strays, don't you?
Get him toed.
I've got a big family, you see. And when I get a bit drunk and my mouth opens, you don't never know what's going to come out of it. I told you to come over here and a lot of fun.
I'm lucky I don't get one visitor from one year to next.
So I'm lucky I don't get one visitor from them.
Well, I invited you.
I'm a Billy no mates, me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you let me see.
Told you to come on your holidays, but you won't listen to me.
You'd have been in that hot tub, Richard.
Oh, I'd have been having a right good fighting session.
Yeah.
Surrounded by all these women.
Yeah, I don't mind.
And I even nearly climbed in car to get to that air. Believe me. I put my
Can't
hand
see
in
you.
that
You're
air.
looking at down at camera.
Believe me,
Kathleen, the camera's there.
Well, I don't want to look at cameras, they can hear me.
Yeah, but you're looking down.
Believe
the
me,
computer.
Jeanette, I put my hand in that air to make sure it was real. And then I got a car.
She checked it out. She run her fingers through me. I set her pulse racing.
Can you imagine getting it knocked up with 4 women, Richard, in your budgie smugglers?
Yeah, I could imagine it actually. I could well imagine it.
You know, 4 of us went away.
Oh, yeah, but you only needed 1 hour of the work.
I could think of anything better.
Surrounded by
Well,
lovely
anyway, I'm not
ladies.
sharing him.
I don't mind sharing a hot tub.
If he'd come on his holidays, it'd have been all mine because I'm not sharing.
You.
My stomach might be watching.
Kath, I bet you don't know what Richard's favourite dessert is. I do.
Do you know what Richard's favourite dessert is?
Strawberries and ice cream.
Do you know, since I've lived here, it's only since I've lived here, there's only been one woman. There's only been one other woman in my bed since I've lived here.
That was me.
And that was Jeanette.
I was laughing my arse off.
But not with Richard.
Yeah, there's only one woman been in Richard's bed, and that's
only
me.
one woman been in my bed. In fact, it were a brand new bed as well. She actually broke it in.
I've been in his bed and that's me and all.
Yeah, Chris has been in it as well.
Chris has been in it as well with his wife.
It were a brand new bed as well.
He went to town, he's put all new bedding on and all.
Correct. A brand new bedding on and everything.
Yeah.
You were actually my last visitors. You, Chris, Tracy, and Johnny.
Well, Johnny and Tracy come other day.
Did he come? Well, yeah, but I mean, I met them down in town.
Oh, right. That was last August. Really?
It's a year ago, yeah, it's a year ago. But Tracy's going to have a barbecue, aren't you, soon? And we're all going to pile over there. Hey, listening, Tracy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once we get some nice weather, then he said in August, we'll have a barbecue.
We're all going to sit around that foil.
Come on, no. Did I?
Mum.
It's all right. I'll go till about 1:30 and then I'll close it down.
It's this one, isn't it?
Yeah, that one's orange drizzle.
What cat?
But yeah, Richard's favourite dessert is Eaton mess.
Oh, we have to doubt. When I used to go to father-in-law's, his wife, she used to make it, and God, it was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Last time you come here, I made it, didn't I?
Does that mean I might like
We need to mess, you know. Last time I don't think I came to your house, we need to mess.
Oh, it was that Sunday, weren't it?
Yeah. We need to mess, so it was something else, weren't it?
I did make Eaton mess when you came once.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh God! I mean, I'll never forget that when she made that father-in-law's wife. She made it, and God, I could have had the full bloody tray. What she said?
Wow.
Bloody hell! What's she done?
Wait till she comes back, and then I'll close it down.
She's unplugged something by accident. I saw her with a wire.
Yeah, like a charging wire.
Are you backstage?
No, not yet.
Hey, how we doing, Callum?
I'm alright. I'm happy because Wendy's going.
Did you see that montage that he put together?
Who?
Callum put a montage together.
What were you on?
And someone were raging on my
Were
comment.
you on TikTok?
No, I sent it you.
Yeah.
So someone like
It is on TikTok, yeah.
Someone put, you're 40 years old and you're trying to get famous over what? Nothing, and then you got 3 likes.
Yeah.
And then he says,
have a try again. I'm not 40 years old.
And he put a second comment, oh, never mind, you're 22. I just blocked him.
But yeah, he's put a montage together.
How's it look?
You won't show me it. I can hear it, but I can't see it because I'm not a TikToker, you see, so it won't show me.
Well, let me see it.
Yeah, but you've got a TikTok account.
I have got an account, but I don't use it.
No, but if you've got one, you can see it. I can't see it. I can't see the actual pictures. I can hear it. I can see John.
You see a lot of girls on TikTok. Might be good for you.
No, I've tried it twice, TikTok, and I've just thought it's just full of clowns.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you there, Richard.
You see a lot of girls twerking.
Mm.
I'm not bothered.
Yeah, the emphasis there is girls.
Correct. I can just go on X-Hamster and they twerk and do everything.
You know what I mean? We're talking, Richard don't want a girl, he wants a woman.
Wants a woman, does
I want a woman of a certain age. Even like a fine wine, you know what I mean?
Sure, 18-year-olds are good for you, Richard.
No.
His daughters are older than 18.
I couldn't imagine that. I mean, imagine how ridiculous that'd be. 21-year-old daughter's going out with, and I go out with an 18-year-old. I don't think that'd be a good thing. Younger side boys like 45, but preferably in the 50s.
I'll give till 25 too, and if she ain't come back by then, I'm going to close it down.
Please.
Oh.
Go on, Tracy, what have you done? Have you unplugged something? I thought you were wafting a wire about.
I think it was a charger.
What's Johnny's big gob? Who's he on about? Big gob.
It was like when she got kitchen door open.
Oh, yeah.
And he said he could hear her.
She said.
But yeah, she's back.
Hey.
No, there though.
Hey up, Tracy.
Can't see your camera, can't see no.
What have you
What
done?
a black looking screen is that? Have you turned your lights off in kitchen?
There you
She's
go.
back.
Well, now you're back, Tracy. I'm going to close it down. You can stay behind if you want.
There you are. Don't move. Don't move a muscle. Don't touch a wire. Don't press.
All right, then I just needed to plug my charger.
Don't touch no wires, buttons, or anything.
That's all.
Anyway, so I'm going. I'll see you all tomorrow night.
See you later, chat. Bye.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Night,
Bye. Yeah, she should.
Bye.
Oh, you go backstage. You do this now, please.
She's shutting it down from everyone and she's having a little after.
Thanks, everyone.
Oh.
Well.
See you all later.